Two-man game, TMG, get the news fast, AMG, game of two boxes. Name two boxers that hit as hard as this. Yeah, we're cutting to the truth, no there ain't no narrative. Eyes up on the cup this year, hear the stadium erupt this year. For my team, TMG.
Welcome to episode 41 of the two-man game.
TMG.
How you feeling this week?
I have a lot to say. I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great.
Let's get it started. Introducing our guest, AK. What you got to say for the fans?
AK-47.
Yo guys, I'm AK. Like he said, I've got a lot to say.
What do you got to
support?
say?
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Oh,
Another one.
I am a fan of the one Kyrie Irving.
huh?
So you like strange people? I like strange people.
As a strange fan base to be part of. Stan Kyrie.
The Kyrie stands.
Kyrie stands. I didn't even know
I
that.
stand his game. Like his game is amazing. Like he's like one of the best shows in basketball. But everything else.
I'm not standing a guy that gets injured. You know, since he's left LeBron, he's been injured in every single. He hasn't got past the second round since he left LeBron.
Well, there you go.
That's fine.
And he's been injured like half of those off seasons.
That's fine.
guys. Continue.
Oh, he's been injured half of those off seasons. So that's a guy. Kyrie.
His
Strange
game,
guy.
His game's amazing.
Oh, his game's amazing. Maybe he doesn't eat right because he's always getting injured, fam.
Well,
So it's-
Isn't it?
it's an issue.
He's vegan.
Hey, you know,
Yeah,
sometimes stick to that meat, you know.
Better start eating properly, fam, because could get kind of techie for him. Anyway, let's go for the questions for the guest.
Quick
Are we
fire.
ready?
Let's go.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
LeBron or Jordan?
Ron.
Larry or Magic?
Larry.
Prime City, Prime Liverpool?
Prime City.
Mayweather or Ali?
Ali.
Fury or AJ?
Fury.
Pep or Klopp?
Pep.
Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
Zion or Luka?
Luka.
Football, basketball, boxing?
Football.
Wow.
Football and people's first love. So we're hearing it. I'll stop loving football a long
What's
time
your
ago.
love now?
It's not my love.
The boy Gabe said basketball. That's his love now. Remember?
Yeah, that's my love now. I'm a basketball done. I'm a basketball done. I've been trying to tell you. I'm a basketball done. Let's start this off with basketball. Been an eventful weekend.
Very.
Where do you want to start off? Do you want to start off in Philly or do you want to start off in Brooklyn?
I'm gonna start off in Brooklyn. In Brooklyn.
Game 7.
Game 7, the two best words in the whole sporting lexicon. What game 7 it was? Overtime. I think it's the first overtime game 7 since like 2005 or something along the lines. And I was so amazed, so happy to see how that ended. You know, Giannis taking KD into the paint, backing him down, not taking a silly 3-point shot, not running recklessly to the cup and causing a charge, not fumbling the ball. Slow down, relax, back down a smaller guy. KD said, "Take this. You're smaller than me. Let me back you down." Got to his spot, went up, baby hook, bounced a couple times and went in. Cool. Next time up, after I think KD gets blocked by Brook Lopez, I got all the wrong.
Yeah, got Brook Lopez, yes.
Chris Middleton comes up. The softest, the smoothest fadeaway. Chris Middleton's fadeaways are so smooth. The mid-range game is on point. When I was watching that live, I was like, wow. Nothing but net. And that was it. Obviously, KD went off. He balled out. I think went 48 points to that effect. But he had no help. Harden on one leg. Kyrie obviously not there. But yeah, that's my initial thoughts on that game. I'm happy for the Bucks. The Bucks are my team. I was rooting for them. And, the Brooklyn Nets are out. We're smoking on that Brooklyn pack today, boy.
I thought you were going to say that. Yeah, smoking.
We're smoking on that Brooklyn pack today. That KD, that Kyrie, that
Isn't it-
James Harden.
It's the injury pack. That's what you're smoking on.
Yeah.
You're
The
smoking
care
on,
package.
You're smoking on the injury pack.
We're smoking on that.
Look at that. You can't even get the
We're
whatever-
smoking on that pack today, boy. Wow.
Look at this guy, man.
He's smoking on that back today. He's smoking on that KD, that Kyrie, that Harden, that Steve Nash. I don't know why they hired him because he was making terrible decisions. They only want to put 7 guys in a rotation.
It's a game 7.
No, Mike James not even playing.
It's a game 7, bro.
Boy,
how many guys did the Bucks play?
I mean,
they played 7.
If you have a guy that's compromised at Harden, at least give someone like Mike James some run.
They played 7 guys.
You're paying KD the all 48, game 5, all 53. Give him a little breather here and there, Maybe he wouldn't have gone 0 for 6 in overtime. He gave him no breather, Get his legs back on.
Then they would have gone down bad. See Giannis, fam. Giannis was on his knees, bro.
But that's why he took the 3 minutes off, and that's why he was able to make the game-winning shot or the game-saving shot.
He was on his knees. Man had his hands on his knees, blowing, huffing and puffing.
Yeah, but his game.
Giannis is an elite number 2.
His game
He's
is
the most elite number 2 you get in basketball. Yes.
His game is more physical than someone like KD's.
Because in the key moments he needed Middleton. In the key moments he needed Drew Holiday. He's an elite number 2.
Who's number 2 are Shaq and Kobe?
I guess Shaq was the number 1.
But
then basketball was played differently then.
Yeah,
but basketball was played differently. Shaq was the leader.
But
in this basketball, Giannis is not a number 1. He's not a closer. He's not a finisher. He's a 46-minute player then, are you trying to say?
Huh?
Maybe he's a 46-minute player.
You know what, Shaq, Giannis is, like I said before, he's a new age Shaq. He's not going to have the closing abilities like all the guys, stars of today, the perimeter players, because he's not really a perimeter, he's a big man masquerading. Hopefully his shot becomes a bit better. Who knows, if maybe he can get to his pattern moved in a post, what he done to KD, maybe he can become a closer off that sort of thing. If he does that, then fair enough, but he's a new age Shaq, and he's a number 2. A shot maker, a shot creator, like a Kobe, like a Chris Middleton. Hopefully Drew Holiday can do some of that stuff, to close certain games. It's just going to need that. But everything else, he dominates.
The series was decided by one player, one man, a Somalian looking don. Chris Middleton decided the series. Game 6, Game 7. Well, for parts of Game 7. Game 6 he was tremendous. That's the reason why they won Game 6. Game 7, he just came up in the 4th quarter. And he's the one that pushes them over the boat. He's the one that makes it different. With just Giannis, they don't win that game.
No.
With just given the media numbers, Middleton won the game for them.
Yeah, because Middleton at home he was great. Away from home he was poor. If Giannis was done the same thing, then they would have been smoked in 5 games.
Giannis is consistent.
Yeah,
Giannis is 30 and 10.
Yeah, Giannis is consistent. You know what you're gonna get from Giannis because he's a star. The stars, they superstar. They travel well. The stars,
as you said, he's a star.
The stars are superstar. They travel well. It's the guys who are not so much the stars away from home. They ain't so great. And Chris Middleton finally turned up away from home, and he got over the line. So you know what I mean. But shout out my guy Giannis. I'm happy for him.
They're about to lose. 5 against 1. They're about to lose. 1 KD against 5 of them. They were about to lose. If he just wore smaller shoes, got his toe behind the line. What's the story now? What are we gonna say about Giannis? What's the story?
Yeah, it's a game of
bounces,
small yards, make a misleague. It's a game of margins.
What would you have said today? What would you be coming to say?
Narrative.
Are we smoking on the pack of Giannis?
Okay, you can smoke that Giannis pack.
The funny thing is, Giannis' story is not over yet. Because if he loses to Atlanta, oh my!
He's still got more to do. I mean, my one thing for Giannis, he needs to. Well, hopefully Budenholzer. Well, if they win, Budenholzer will be the coach. But he needs to get a new coach.
No, he's not. Because they've just won this series, and he's not going to get.
Unless he loses to the Hawks, but I don't want to lose to the Hawks. But Budenholzer is not it. In a normal season, Budenholzer is not it because his adjustments, his in-game ability, his inability to make adjustments is horrific. He needs to be forcing guys like Giannis to guard KD. That's one thing I wanted to. He needs to guard KD more.
No, he can't.
Guard him more. Guard him more. The stats are there. The stats are there.
I heard some information and it makes sense why Giannis shouldn't guard KD.
Why?
If he guards KD, he's taking a lot of energy.
Not all the time. But crucial moments need to guard him.
He's taking a lot of energy and effort away, and they need Giannis on the offensive end. If they take him away, they're losing their guaranteed points.
Yeah, that's true. But KD was guarding Giannis more than Giannis was guarding KD. I need Giannis to guard him a bit more. KD as a scorer is different. He's not getting his yards by going into the post and bodying Duns up. That's hard. That's difficult. LeBron used to do that.
But LeBron is a different specimen. You know what LeBron's been taking, as you said about LeBron. LeBron's a different specimen.
I mean, but you still need
LeBron was never really in the post until 2018, to be honest.
No, but but where does LeBron get his points at? The rim. He lives at that rim.
Yeah, but he wasn't a post Don like that. And guys, when LeBron goes to the basket, Dons are not. The difference between Giannis and LeBron, Giannis' points in the paint are hard points. LeBron's ones are not as difficult. Because Lamont gets to the rim a lot easier than Giannis. Are we lying?
He's a bit quicker and a bit more nimble, so yeah.
And he doesn't take as much contact.
He's better at avoiding the contact. But yeah, can we tell us with that series, Game 7? What you saying?
We'll see you next year. That's what I'm saying. The same thing happened with the Cavs. We'll see you next year.
See you next year. I think this is with the Nets.
We spoke on that Joe Harris as well.
Joe Harris missed that free that cost him that game. When that ball came back to him, boy, I never believed he was going to make it though. Did you believe it? Did you really believe he was going to make it?
Not really, but you never know. Because he was due to make one, so it could happen.
They were saying that they should have played Jeff Green instead of...
They didn't play that much, was it?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't play him so much.
Wasn't he injured in the previous round?
He was injured the previous round, so I think he was just not... Maybe he wasn't ready to play those minutes, but he contributed so much in Game 5, so I'm shocked. I'm shocked that he didn't get more playing time. Blake Griffin played well. When he fouled out, they had issues. Had issues down the stretch, guarding Giannis. I'm surprised Blake guards him so well.
Tell us, when he's only focusing really on defense and rebound, not being having the pressure to be the main scorer. You know, he's a smart, savvy guy. He can do this. He's got a body type. He's not slow. So yeah,
It's experience as well.
Sorry?
The experience as well.
Next year we'll come back with a center. We'll get Drummond.
Who's we?
Come back, my guy KD. No, that you know my real guys. It's not KD, but
Who's your real guy? I forget. You have so many guys.
my real guy. You know my real guy. I got a shirt.
Oh, Luca.
Yeah.
The guy that's causing a ruckus in the Mavericks.
And that's what superstars should do more often.
Yeah, but when they
And so Zion, dude. And Trey got a coach fired this season. Guys don't want to mention that. He didn't get a coach fired.
I don't know if he did or the coach.
The coach is fired. That's what we need to know.
Yeah,
and he was there. And then
poorly.
all calls afterwards were saying that he doesn't get along with him.
But look at them now. They're in the conference final.
So what? No one's gonna. This might be Trey's last one ever. You never know. And it most likely it will be.
In a conference final with no All Stars.
Yeah, this year is just such it's such an aberration in terms of who's there. Because think about it, Phoenix were basically dead to rights. 2-1 down. When AD was there at halftime, the Lakers were absolutely brilliant them. And then look at it now. Phoenix are in the conference final. Like basketball is it's just been about who's injury free, technically. And that's why the Bucks should win.
That's all sports right at the minute, right?
Yeah.
So you can't even.
It's just about who's the most injury free at the moment. At the moment, right now, the Bucks are the team least hit by injuries. They should really win this championship. I'll give Giannis credit that he's very durable at his height.
You got injured last season, to be fair.
Don't speak too soon.
No, I won't speak too soon, but he's really the Bucks are an awful matchup for Atlanta. Like Atlanta don't have anyone to guard Giannis.
John Collins could do something. He's got good height. He's very
What did Embiid do today? What did Embiid do today?
Yeah, but Embiid and Giannis, they're different.
No, what did Embiid is in the post? Embiid tries to take stupid jumpers. Giannis is going to the rack. He's not taking stupid jumpers.
No, but
You're gonna eat up, and Capella's not even gonna be able to help because Lopez plays on the perimeter.
I think.
And Collins is light. Embiid was putting up numbers on them, man.
I think he would help, and I think they're gonna live with that. If they're smart, try and make Brook Lopez beat you.
He'll make it though.
Yeah,
He's a calm shooter. And then who guards Middleton? Got Collins and Giannis. Who guards Middleton? Red Velvet.
They got Trey. They got who's the other guy? He's their friend.
Bogdanovic.
Oh yeah, that's his techie still. He's gonna guard Drew.
Yeah, who's guarding Drew?
It's gonna be techie. They might have to give guys like Solomon Hill more minutes.
Oh, give him. We'll eat you alive. We're gonna eat you alive.
It's gonna be techie, Steve.
I'm riding with Giannis to win this championship for what I see, but I just want to talk about the reason why the path for Giannis is looking so easy. An Australian man that was a #1 draft pick that can't shoot from outside the paint. Talk to me. AK, let's start with you, fam. What do you think about Ben Simmons?
Seeing Ben Simmons from his days with him and D'Lo, is it Montverde Academy? I just think it's mad how high he's fallen from, because
Steep.
They're saying that his numbers are worse than Shaq's from the free throw line.
And Shaq was all-time bad.
Yeah, he's got the worst numbers in playoff history from the free throw line. He shot for the playoffs. He shot 34.2%. and it's the worst in history, playoff history, for those who have had at least 70 attempts.
Ben Wallace.
Worse than that.
Well, but the fact that you're shooting worse than Ben Wallace, because Ben Wallace wasn't even an option. Fam. And Ben Simmons, your stroke even looks calm. It has to be mental. That's what I've got to say for Ben Simmons. It has to be mental. And he's been babied. He's been babied in the league. Brett Brown didn't set tough enough guidelines, and when you come into the league like that, that's when you don't have accountability, you fall apart. And what's he gonna change now? He's 5 years deep into this league.
I heard that it was because he's scared of failing, but he's
scared of failing.
How does that work? Like,
if he's scared of failing, but he just failed the ultimate fail.
Yeah, but usually the fear of failure is supposed to push you to be successful. Like, that's why you go so hard, that's why you try so hard, that's why you put the yards in. But it seems like the fear of failure has completely just gripped him, and it's making him frozen in the moment. He can't do anything with it. He's not be able to, because apparently he's not putting the yards in and working on his game. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on there.
So check. What was that?
I don't know what's going on there with Ben Simmons. I mean, but like I always say, the most important aspect of sports is not the technical, not the physical, it's the mental. It's between the ears.
Yeah.
I always say this.
The
Intangibles. I always say this. Like people like Pandemic P, people might be calling playoff P right now. Last season, he was going through mentally. Kevin Love, but especially he was playing the Warriors. Draymond Green was taking him out mentally. It's mental, man. Because a lot of people have the talent.
So was it? Yeah,
it's all about the mental.
Even Draymond Green's got some mental. That's why he doesn't shoot anymore. That's why he just chucked that ball up into the sky. That's the reason why they didn't go to the playoffs this year, because of Draymond Green.
Yeah, Draymond Green's lack of so he only really shot well for like 1 year, but his lack of shooting, it could be a mental thing. Or maybe that's just that one year was just an unknown.
There's a lot of expectation on Ben Simmons' shoulders as, you know, next LeBron, next Magic, and look at him now, man. He's so far away. People are trying to say he's the next Giannis, fam. That's how far you to deep. How far are you falling, fam? You're the next Giannis, dad.
Next Giannis, I was screwed.
The thing is, I believe if Simmons has his own team, it's clear. Okay, in terms of that light there, in the middle one.
Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a white. Yeah. I believe if Ben Simmons had his own team, maybe if he had gone to Houston and they built a team similar to Giannis, then it could work. With him being the ball handler, get to the rack, and then he just spraying it out to passes. I think that kind of worked for him.
Yeah, but he needs to get off his mental barrier. I mean, Giannis had a few hiccups during the series, but at the end of the day, apart from maybe I think it was game 5 where he fumbled the ball, I was a bit reluctant to attack the rim, but aside from that, throughout the whole series, he was attacking the rim.
The thing is, Giannis been here and done that, though. Giannis been here. He's been to conference finals, done that. He's seen that. He's seen failure when he got swept out of the playoffs. He knows what it is. Like, that's what's fooling him. Simmons has always had an excuse before. Now the excuse is not. He doesn't have it. This feeling is down to him.
Just to indicate how much of a mental hole he was in. He only attempted 3 shots in all of the fourth quarters combined. And he didn't attempt any shots in games 4 to 7, and I believe game 2 in the fourth quarter.
Apparently, Dwight Howard had more field goal attempts than Ben Simmons in the fourth quarter. Dwight Howard, you know, a man that's completely finished. I think this might be even Dwight's last year in the league. That's how far it's fallen, basically. So the thing is, though, I do think the situation with him and Embiid is untenable. From the way Embiid reacted.
Embiid gave up on him.
He literally, you don't normally see another star talk about another player's mistake. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Too many people have said the questions openly now about Ben Simmons.
And then he said it himself. He was literally like, the turning point is when he didn't take the shot and went for the layup. Like, you can even see the video. If you see the video of Embiid's reaction, it's like, it doesn't make sense.
But that's your game. Attacking the rim is Ben Simmons' game now, especially in terms of getting points offensively. But he just coughed that ball up. He's a little 5'11" Maestro Young there at the rim.
Yeah, Maestro.
The only guy that's offering resistance.
Maestro, fam.
And Ben Simmons should have been dunking on him.
Should have absolutely destroyed him. Now you got John Collins wearing an Embiid shirt.
My guy, JC.
Don't worry, that's it. That's his championship. That's why I say Giannis is definitely beating him, fam. When guys do stuff like that, it tells me that that's the highest you think you can go. Fam, we've got more things to do. Giannis is gonna absolutely eat you alive. This might be your only chance. People are not saying this. This might be your only chance. This is why I respect Devin Booker. Devin Booker's seen this. This might be his only chance. So he's playing his like, man like John Collins is wearing a shirt of him dunking on Embiid. Not knowing that Embiid,
It's mind games.
Embiid
I rate it.
absolutely ate him alive. After that dunk, Embiid ate him alive at the rim, fam. He dunked all over his head. So I don't know why guys do this. It just shows me you're a fringe guy.
It's mind games. I don't mind that. You know, him and Embiid have a look back and forth. You get into his head. Obviously,
Embiid will eat him alive. Then.
Embiid's a better player, of course, but you know, you get your shots in when you can. You know, I don't mind that.
Respect, don't worry, man. And we got Giannis got something for you, fam.
Well, I mean, Kevin Hurt, the shout out to him, came out
Play well,
shooting
man. That's what you
like
need.
an inferno. He
Red
went from
velvet.
27, 7 and 3, one still, 57% from the field, 50% from threes, 71% from the free
That's
throw
what
line.
Game 7's all about, man. Look at Terrence Mann.
My guy Terrence Mann, Mama, there goes that man.
Yeah.
But you know, to be fair, with Ben Simmons, I think his time up is gone in Philadelphia. That's why we're wearing all black. He wasn't planned, but I came wearing all black for that specific reason. I feel we should give Ben Simmons a 10-second silence because he's gone. It's a sign from him. I'm impressed with time, but you know,
So Ben Simmons, but yeah.
he's gone. Sam
Dark.
Philly's gone. He's gone.
Dark. And it's sad, man. Ben Simmons, man, what a prodigy. Now people look at that draft and they're not going to think about you at all. It's the Mitchell draft now, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
No, Mitchell's the year after. I
Look,
can't remember.
I know the best of us.
It's Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think Jaylen, but people will probably see Jaylen Brown as the best player to come out of that draft class. And people thought that was mad before. So it is.